What you are about to watch and learn is not one of our regularly scheduled podcast episodes. In fact, this is a compilation of parts from all of my Dubai Connect seasons where we focus on one thing and one thing only. Why should you, as an investor, choose to work with an agent rather than going directly to the developer? This is meant to educate and inform you on all of the cost-free benefits and advantages that you would be losing by not working with an agent. Should a buyer or investor go directly through the developer or through agents such as Ahmed and myself?
That's a good question, and we get that asked on a daily basis. We have several direct buyers that come to us on a daily basis, and we tell them all the exact same thing. We do not have any sort of benefit if they come directly or they come through an agent.
One of the benefits that people need to realize that Dubai has done, with, especially with developers, is they don't pay our commissions. The client does not pay our commission. The developers do. So if I know as a buyer, as an investor, that all my expenses have been taken care of by the developer, why wouldn't I not use and take advantage of that broker's services? That's like getting a full VIP
Absolutely.
Customer service, you know? So the only reason investors assumed, well, a lot of our investors did, well, what if I go directly to the developer? I've been told that I will get a discount on the price.
I wish I, as an employee, would get even a discount. I wish I could get it. And not even myself as an employee, can I get a discount? We give 0 discounts to absolutely anyone. We've had some of the biggest bulk buyers, billionaires, buy multiple units, and they've tried their level best in order to get this. We don't give discounts to anybody, and I love this because it's just a testament to the transparency of the developer to just have a level playing field.
Absolutely.
Besides, we have minimized, we've reduced the price as much as possible just so we can be an even more inclusive master community. So we don't give any discounts to anyone, not even employees.
U.S. investors are usually used to having to pay commissions to real estate brokers on purchase transactions, particularly for new properties or new projects, right? Agents over here are being compensated by developers.
Correct.
Right? So they get their commissions from developers. What buyers essentially get by working with an agent is that extra layer of service, right? Not only at the search and discovery part, because then the real estate agent will help you navigate the closing, not only closing the transaction, but also in the future, tracking progress, following up with developers, managing the handover process. Potentially, if you want to take out a mortgage at the handover process, they could refer you to a mortgage operator like us. Also, managing the property, if you want to turn it into a rental property, etc., etc. So
a lot of people, even if they're buying off plan, they think that, listen, if I just go directly to the developer, it'll be better. I'll get a better deal or a better unit, which is not true.
Never go with just that one. Never go directly with the developer, because the problem with the developer is, again, if I'm developer X, of course I'm going to tell you my product is the best in town. And definitely I'm not going to tell you we had delays in certain communities or we have major issues going on. I'm going to tell you I'm the best. And in some cases they'll even downplay the other developers. Very unethical and way of selling.
Having that person, again, for a U.S. investor living overseas, even for a lot of the local buyers who live here in Dubai, you go to a developer, then the developer is going to offer you their product or their project. Whereas when you go with a real estate agent, funny enough, I had somebody who randomly came to me from the US, or sent me a WhatsApp and saying, I'm thinking about buying a property in Dubai, and I said, go talk to Gigi.
For a simple reason, because look, a developer is not a person, right? It's a big entity. And for the developer, you're just one client buying a unit. The developer's making thousands of units. Okay, you're just buying one of them. It doesn't make any difference to the developer. Developer salespeople, they keep changing. The sales team can change.
Huge turnover.
Right? Huge turnover.
If a person who wants to go directly to the developer, firstly has that intent from the very beginning. You cannot avoid these kind of people. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is when they go to the developer directly, the guy will welcome them with open arms. He'll close the deal for you. After that, you're gone. He's not going to follow up for you. He's not going to be there to help you in the renting it out. He's not going to be there to help you to resell it. So that's a one-time transaction. So and what was the reason to go to them directly? What is your benefit? You are not paying me anything as I'm being paid by the
developer. And that's a misconception.
I remember, a lot of times when people would come to me, like clients will come and say they were introduced to the project through a broker, and they'll come around and say, what if I buy directly? Now, first of all, we do not, or personally, I will never entertain such a thing.
Okay.
Because I believe the brokers deserve. The deserve to get paid for the
Thank
hard
you
work.
for that.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
Now, that's a principle that we have as a company, and I always had as an individual. But I explain it to the clients. I say, listen, you're not paying anything extra, and if I don't pay the broker, I'm not going to give you a discount. That's not going to happen. However, on the other hand, okay, you're going to get all of these services, and it's not going to cost you anything. And there's something that I always like to say is that buying a property, okay, should be a pleasant experience.
For sure.
Right? And
yes.
If you have the right broker, they're going to make sure that it's not a stressful experience.
I love that.
First of all, me, myself, I only work if I'm buying something. If I'm going to purchase something for myself, I only work with real estate. I only work with agents because, first of all, it's going to save me so much time. I'm not going to do because I'm a busy person and, I already work in this field. I'm not going to do so much work, so much like try to figure out this area and this project and this. So I just quickly say what I need and they quickly show me like 3 to 5, let's say, options.
Actually, I think going through someone who's expert, connected with all the developers, will definitely guarantee that you will get a good deal. Dealing with an agent of a certain developer, definitely you will end up buying from that developer because that's where he makes money. But in general, Dubai has all measures to protect investors. The only thing we require from the investor is to do a little bit of extra work, make sure he deals with the right people.
Yes.
So a broker's role here is they operate within the market. Even if you go to developer X and the product is actually good, the broker confirms to you, yes, this makes sense.
Even which unit within that development is most strategic.
Yep.
And then the post-sale.
A post-sale service.
Of course.
Not only that, see, you want to invest, you have X amount, you're going to X developer. Maybe there is developer Y who's got something as good or gives you something slightly different.
People with experience today, they're in the market. For example, Ahmed's been in the market for so long. I've been in the market. If we've sold a property to a client, we make sure we take regular progress. Even if the developer person changes, we can still service them because we know who's the new guy, right? Who to talk to if there's an issue, if there's some delay on the payment, blah, 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 right? So your agent can manage your property. They can rent it out for you, collect the rent on your behalf. When I say collect the rent, means not take the money in their account, but they can deposit it in your account, make sure the money reaches you on time, and take care of your property as well.
So with that, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Dubai Connect.